Hey guys, it's the Gemmy Fan here on Gemmy Master Animatronics, and what we have here today for you guys is, this is going to be a little bit different of a video. Jordan bought two things from the same seller. One ended up going to me and one ended up going to him. And what this is going to be a two-part unboxing. Me unboxing my item, him unboxing his item, and then me doing the review on this item and him doing the review on that item. Because they're both the same concept, and you'll understand what I mean once this video is all put together and complete for your, for your viewing experience. So yeah, and I will say that I do owe Jordan for this. He actually just got me this because I didn't have any money on my PayPal at the time, so he was just like, I think you better. I'll just go ahead and get it for you until you can pay me back. Which, thank you so much for that, Jordan. Because this is something that I have not seen in probably around 10 years from now. You already know what it is. It's the 2004 Grim Reaper, and unfortunately the one I already have, the one I thought was an 04, I looked in the tag and it said like 3 or like 519-06. So I actually have the 2006 model, not the 04 like I originally had with the purple box and the green lettering. And the same goes with my Skeleton Ghost. I actually still have a 2006 Skeleton Ghost as well, which I also thought was an 04. So now that I got my first, this is my very first floating ghost I ever received. A little story. My dad and I went into Party City in 2004, and we saw this along with the Skull and Bone wind chimes, and I chose this first, and then I later went back a week afterwards to buy the Skull and Bone wind chimes. And at first I was scared to death of this thing. Honestly, you kind of expect me to as a young kid, but eventually I got used to it and I loved it. It was great. So yeah, let's get started. And from what I heard, this thing is basically just mint in the box. Like it was taken out one time, I believe, just for showing or viewing, basically just for the listing, to sum it all up. I don't really think it was ever used for any seasons. And let me put this camera down so I can do this easily. Packing peanuts, of course. Okay, so here it is. Oh man. Wow, that looks. Oh, that's amazing. They put it in the silicone or the plastic wrap so it preserve it. That's awesome. Gosh dang it, Jordan. They probably did the same thing to yours, so beware after this, because I got to clean up a crap ton of these things. You know what? Let me turn the fan off. Maybe that would help me out just a little freaking bit. Let's try to do this as easily as possible. Well, this was somewhat easy. Wow, that is awesome. Look how pristine that box is. Like, it's never even been touched. You don't see that too often. There's the opening to this. I don't think there is any opening. Oh, there it is. I thought they did that little factory sealed thing. That would have been pretty retarded of me because I saw it out of the box and listed. Wow, that is insane. Here's the box. Like I said, it's in excellent shape, and there's a price tag which sold for $20, as all of them would. 2004, like as said. Just the same thing as my old one, same purple box, same everything. Oh wow, they even included this little suction cup hook. That's cool. Wait, I wonder if that came with it. I'm not sure. Whoa. It's a real nice shape. Yeah, the batteries are not in this, but here it is. Like I said, it's in great shape. So let me pause this video right here until I get it all out and ready to go and put batteries in it, and we'll see how it works. Well, everything pretty much seemed great with this thing until yeah, sound doesn't work. But those coin speakers are notorious for just going out, and every single one of these has those coin speakers. Every single one of the floating ghosts, which is sometimes why you see the speakers blown out on some of them a lot, you know. So just a heads up on that. Luckily, I do have a spare speaker for this, so hopefully it has nothing to do with the board. I really, really hope so. It shouldn't. But yeah, let's get that new speaker in. Alright, so after a little bit of repairs, like I said, it was a connector piece rather than it was the speaker that was blown out. And I thought it was the speaker. I mean, you clearly saw that earlier, but it was actually, unfortunately, the connector piece. So after about 2.5 hours of spending, you know, time reconnecting a different connector piece on it that was actually still good, it turned out very well. In the middle of it, it got a little bit frustrating because of the stuff like that kept getting loose connections, like the wires to the LED lights. Like one time, I think I put it all back together, the sound worked, but none of the LEDs worked, and I thought I fried out the LEDs, which I was absolutely furious about. But it turned out a lot better than I imagined, and I got everything else back up and running again. But that's what I'm saying, guys. It doesn't matter if this thing's new in the box or if it's been used for 10 years straight. It doesn't matter. You're going to run into some sort of problem somewhere along the line just because of how old these are. These are now 13 years old. It's kind of crazy. But here I have the box. I guess I'll just go ahead and show you. It says Floating Grim Reaper, try me. This is the exact box. Literally, it's on spot to what I had as a kid. It says Grim Reaper attaches to black invisible pole which hangs indoors or under covered porch. Grim Reaper's hands are raised and lowered from the pole. He appears to be floating in midair. Motion activated Grim Reaper makes spooky sounds as visitors pass by. Ages 6+. There's the traditional little speaker hole for the try me function. Box is in like pristine condition too for its age. And here's the back. It says, this suspended specter is poised for the perfect scare. Your floating Grim Reaper moves up and down and lets out some frightful sounds. For eerie entertainment that's out of this world, hang your floating Grim Reaper indoors or covered indoors and give your friends and neighbors spine-chilling thrills this Halloween. 2004, Gemmy Fan Corporation. This is the exact year that I bought mine too. Same box, same everything. Absolutely nothing is different, so it brings back a lot of memories for sure. Very glad to have this model back. So here, as you can see, here it is all assembled and ready to go. Like I said, it is motion sound activated. This one is not as sensitive as the 06 model that I have. You know, it takes a couple times to get it to activate. Like I said, it's motion and sound activated. As you can see, the cloth is brand new. Like, you know, I'm not going to pull a Jordan here, but the cloth is actually pretty. It's pretty like stable. You know, it's not all. It's not just flat. It's not really flexible by any means. But yeah, I basically got this thing brand new. Just like I got it from the same seller that Jordan got his floating Purple Witch from, so it's really cool. So that's pretty much all I have to say. So without further ado, we'll show you. Yeah, as far as repair work like gears, belts, none of that had to be replaced, mainly just because of how light the face is on this one. But anyways, we'll play it another time for you. And another reason you can tell that an item's like this is brand new is it's basically just due to the cloth on it. Like I said, the cloth is very hard. It's not soft or anything. It's not easy to fold either. As you can see, it folds in the back because it's not loose or anything. It hasn't been used ever really. Yeah, I guess now we'll do it with the lights off. So let me get some other lights off here. And we'll do it one last time before we end this review. As you can see, the little tape harness I had put up there came off. So that pretty much concludes this review of the Gemmy animated 2004 model of the Floating Grim Reaper. This is the first year that these ever came out, and yeah, first year and the first time for me to. This is my first ever floating ghost. I didn't get to the 03 or 2002 models like the Floating Friendly Ghost or the Ghost Skeleton until like 2005. But anyways, yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching.